Hi, I'm Katelyn, and I'm the founder of RN Privée.
Hi, I'm Yael Mamane. I'm a scientist.
Hi, my name is Shiri Tamam, and I am a community activist.
My name is Anie Rouleau, the founder CEO of the Unscented Company.
I began my career as a neonatal nurse in the NICU. Really allowed me to see the gaps in the public health care system and what was missing, the ability to provide in a private sector.
Working with Katelyn really has inspired me when it comes to personalized healthcare. That's essentially the core of what we offer at RN Privée.
RN Privée provides convenience to the client by providing the service at home, but also providing them a level of personalization and compassion from the nurses. It really allows them to feel empowered with their health so they can take control of their health on their own.
The delivery of her services is such an important part of these people's lives. She's willing to make enormous sacrifices to move mountains so that her clients can get what they need. That's how you build a business, by putting your clients first. And I think she really embodies that every day.
When I'm mentoring my nurses, I often try to visualize myself in their shoes. And then I also try to visualize myself as the patient. If you could find the right people to bring around you and to see your vision, it could go even further.
When I see Katelyn, I see somebody who I look up to all the time. She's an unbelievable mother to our daughter, and I know that she's going to be a role model for her and for so many other women. I know how much passion she puts into everything she does. I'm so grateful to have her in my life.
I call myself a drug hunter, try to develop new medications for cancer patients, but also for other therapeutic areas. I'm a Montreal girl, born and raised here. I did my studies at McGill, bachelor's, PhD, and postdoctoral fellowship. Nuchem is a bit different. We're not a biotech, we're not a pharmaceutical company, we're a contract research organization. Biotech and pharma, they come to us to do research for them. It's very rewarding to be in a therapeutic area where patients really need new medicine. The first time my mother got chemo, she went for her first chemo, and then she came home with a little bottle attached to her with more chemo. And it's medication that is literally 70 years old. All right, it's really old meds. But that was the deal. She had to go through 12 rounds of chemo. And then I'm thinking, I'm working on stuff that hopefully you won't have all these side effects. You won't lose your hair, you won't lose weight, and you won't be sick for weeks on end. Hopefully with more new drugs, we can get those older drugs off patients and give them straight the newer drugs that have better efficacy and less side effects. I've had great mentors in the past, and I feel it's my job to pass that on to the next generation. It's important for me to lean in, and it's important that they see it, and that they're not afraid to do it, and that they're encouraged to do it.
I'm proud to be her spouse. She's an amazing person. She had a very positive influence on myself. Her thoroughness transpires and influences everybody, and I will always support that.
You brought a high level of expertise to the team, and you definitely have my support for the next level that you can reach.
Being active all the time, different aspects of life, is really, really important to me.
She volunteers 7 days a week, 365 days a year. At least 2-3 times a day, she's somewhere else, somewhere in the morning, somewhere in the afternoon, somewhere else in the evening. Different outfit, a different hair color. She posts online, she helps everyone and everything and everywhere.
Every day there was something else, and it became like a job. It wasn't like I made a decision one day I'm going to start volunteering. It was a lot more challenging when I had very young children. At first it was like doing home and school at Salma Schechter, the Weizmann Institute, and a little bit of MADA, no help, and I was always a full-time mom. And then as the kids got older, I had more free time. Losing my dad really created this void in my life. And I always tell people that you can't take that void and bring back what you've lost, but you can fill it up with whatever makes you happy. So that's what I did. I'm surrounded by an incredible group of women that truly just motivate me and inspire me to keep going. So whatever it is that I do, it is not alone. We inspire the younger generation, younger men and women to be kind, to feel part of a Jewish community. There are so many people that deal with cancer, and then they have to deal with the fact that they don't have the financial means or the energy to go home after chemo and make like a soup or like any meal, you know, that makes them feel better physically and mentally.
There seems to always be enough time in her day to do many things. I think that comes from the concept that when there's love, there's always an ability to make time, and she has a lot of love and she makes time, and I wish her to continue to be this strong.
I remember a moment when I traveled around the world, and I was in Australia diving the Great Barrier Reef, and I saw plastic everywhere on the reef. And that moment I said, okay, I need to do something that will have an impact on the single-use plastic packaging. And combined with my intolerance to fragrances, the day I turned 40, the kids were 2 and 3 years old, I said, this is it. It's the Unscented Company, and I will build a natural home and body care products that will be biodegradable, that will be natural, exclusively fragrance-free, and designed to reduce her collective plastic footprint.
She bluntly looked at me and said, you know what, I want to make a difference. I want to make a business that's going to become a legacy, not just for us, not just for our kids, but forever. And it has to do with the well-being of the environment.
I remember when Anie graduated from the University of Ottawa, she won the prize of being the most likely CEO of an international company.
In 2021, I decided to certify the business women-owned. And it's very important for me to be certified, but it's more important to see how many of my suppliers are also certified women-owned. It really helps the culture, because it helps everyone within the company to pay attention and say, you know what, that's important, to be a woman-owned, but to also promote other women-owned businesses. After seeing my mother go through treatment, cancer treatment, my friend's cousin no later than this summer, I do realize how much of an impact unscented product has on those patients. I had customers calling me to thank me because they went through chemotherapy and they have a sensitivity on their skin and they're using unscented products.
Keep breaking down those walls. Thank God that you're able to shine and show people how business should be done.
Love you.
Love
Keep
you
it
so
up,
much,
seriously.
Mom. You're doing great.
Yeah.
We're really proud of you.
Very much.
Your company is successful and your family is equally successful.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with you for the last 9 years. You feel like you really have an impact. I think working alongside Anie, I keep on learning every day to become a better version of myself.
Providing funds to help cancer research helps not just one community, but it helps us all.
Israel has great minds. They have the highest number of PhDs in the world, so intelligent people. Exchanging between Israelis and Montrealers or Quebecers is important. Exchanging between scientists is important, no matter where they're from. We shouldn't forget the innovation coming out of Israel, and we should support it because it will lead to new medication.
ICRF is crucial as they bring in doctors from Israel to work on research. And the only way to beat cancer is find a cure. If we can save more people through research, that's a blessing.
Cancer is all around us. Every year going for a mammography, it's a stressful time and you just can't wait to hear about the result. We need to address and fund the research on cancer.
Support cancer research.
Help others.
Empower change.
Unite for a better tomorrow.